What's good, YouTube? Flash Speaks back for another video. As you all know, I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan, not a Dallas Cowboys fan. However, I've been thinking about the Dallas Cowboys situation, as they are a top rival of the Philadelphia Eagles, and looking at their struggles as of late, and thinking about their overall situation. I just thought I would just throw my thoughts out there. Like I said, of course, I could be wrong, but this is the way I'm seeing it. Right now, the Dallas Cowboys situation is very simple. You have an owner, Jerry Jones, who's involved in the team day-to-day management, right? He's involved in how much players are getting paid, which all of them are aware of, but he's involved in that, but he's also involved in kind of like overseeing, micromanaging his business. And this is his choice. He's the owner. People will say he's wrong so long as he's losing. If he somehow figures out a way to win, then nobody can tell him he's wrong. It's his choice. This is what he's doing. Right now, though, he's locked into a drag-out situation with his quarterback, Dak Prescott. Now, I do believe Jerry Jones believes that Dak Prescott is a good player. I believe he thinks he might think Dak is a great player. And that's because he paid him at the end of the day. I was one of those people thinking that Jerry Jones was just going to let him just play on that last year of his contract this year. And if he sees like improvement, then he'll re-sign him. If not, he just let him walk into free agency. That was really what I thought he was going to do, because logically, that seemed like the only way he could be going, considering how long he was waiting. Considering the fact that had he paid Dak earlier, it probably wouldn't be as much. A whole number of things, right? So, I assumed he was done with him after that Green Bay performance. So anyway, he pays him. So he must think he's good. Now, Dak Prescott, I think, received an amount of money that Jerry Jones, because he's an owner that's actually involved, he believes that Dak has gotten more money from him than he deserves, or Dak ain't do his part. It's like, I'm going to be cool with you, I'm going to do this, but you got to do your part. You got to help. Do your part. And if you don't do your part, then he has an issue. And I think Jerry didn't like paying Dak the $40 or $45 million they gave him the first time. The first time they were in these contract negotiation situations. But he ended up giving Dak the money then. Basically, what I'm saying is, Jerry Jones is trying to make it look like, to get that kind of money you want, you got to be the type of guy that's doing what Patrick Mahomes is doing. That's the way I think he's looking at it. But I say that because Jerry Jones, mentioned Patrick Mahomes before, right? Jerry Jones has, once mentioned Jalen Hurts the year before that. He's wondering why, Dak isn't doing that in the playoffs, isn't getting to the Super Bowl, isn't representing the NFC, isn't representing the Dallas Cowboys, America's team, right? I think Jerry's thinking all of that kind of stuff in his mind. So right now, Jerry Jones, he refuses to do extra things to help Dak, because Dak is up here demanding that he get the top dollar because of the market. All right, listen to what I'm saying. Dak is demanding top dollar because this is what, quote unquote, the market requires. So he's demanding that. This is what I'm due because I'm the next guy up. I won. I had a great regular season. I had won. I was an all-pro. All of that kind of stuff, right? So Jerry okay, if you want to play the market game, then I ain't got no money to go help you get all these other receivers and all that. I ain't got it. Why is Jerry playing him this way? I don't know. Jerry is a different type of guy. I think he's trying to prove a point to Dak. This is what I think he wants. I think he wants Dak to come back to him, offer some of that money back, and then Jerry would go out. He'll go out and get him Devontae Adams today. Like, I really believe if Dak came to Jerry Jones like, look, man, I'll take a hometown discount. I appreciate the fact that I get to play for this organization, be the quarterback of the Cowboys, that I get endorsements, that I get all those types of things. If Dak came back to Jerry and said, all right, I'll get back some of this money, I believe Jerry Jones will go get him Devontae Adams today. I believe he will go out and do more to get a running back. I believe he would have signed Henry had Dak came on that type of time before. Now, I'm not judging it and saying who's right or who's wrong in the situation. I'm just saying this is what I believe is happening. Because Jerry Jones looks at the team and he has to know that they don't have all the pieces that they need to succeed. I believe they have more than enough on defense when everyone is healthy, personally. I mean, you could question the linebackers, but the ball overshown, you got to let him grow. He might be the answer. It's just that he's young. You know what I mean? They signed Michael Kendrick's brother, who's still in the league. He's a decent linebacker. And then the problem with the Cowboys, though, is that Jerry Jones hasn't invested enough at defensive tackle. You got to remember back in the day, man, when they had Russell Maryland and Leon Lett, you have to understand the importance of that. And over the years, I mean, he had guys like Marcus Spears. I think he had Chris Canty before, different guys like that. But he never was able to do what Jimmy did when Jimmy struck gold with Russell Maryland, Leon Lett, Tony Tolbert. And then when they went and that's what they did, went and traded and grabbed Charles Haley, who was the final piece. They haven't repeated. They have not they've had some good drafts, but they have not had anything like that. Now they've struck gold with DeMarcus Ware, Micah. It's just something missing with Micah. I don't know if Micah's in the right defense or whatever. He is great, but he could be even greater, Diggs, they've got some good corners. Diggs coming back off an injury. It's going to be rough this year. I don't think we see Diggs in his top form until next season, unfortunately for them. I think we don't see him in his top form until next season. No, that he coming off a nasty injury, Then Bland is supposed to be coming back, But I think that's the problem. But for offense-wise, right now, man, they lost some guys on the line, Tyron Smith and guys like that. I know he's injured a lot, but when he was in there, he was the man. It's him, and the other pieces of their line that I know. So I don't know, but I think right now Jerry Jones is locked into some personal stuff, all in his feelings with Dak Prescott, because Dak is like not willing to work with him. He feel like, I did a lot for you, young boy, work with me, But Dak is being a straight up businessman with him. So Jerry like, all right, you want to be in your business bag? I'm gonna be in my business bag, and I'm not gonna get you no help. You going at it with a billionaire, man. A billionaire who can make it really tough for you and hard for you. So that's crazy over there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they do. I know it got to be rough for them, Cowboys fans. As far as the Eagles, man, we just got to keep staying the course. Whether you like Nick Sirianni or you do. Like me personally, you know how I feel about him, but I put that stuff to the side during the season. Right now, I'm in battle. When I'm in battle mode, it's like it's all go for me. I don't know how to sit around and criticize the team to the point where it's just not productive. I don't see what purpose that serves when you're 3-2. I just don't get that. Even when we were 2-2. But now we're 3-2, we got to win. And we're complaining about the way the win looks. from one standpoint, that's a good problem to have. But from the other standpoint, it's like, man, y'all are annoying, man. Y'all are annoying, especially if the Eagles put together 3 solid wins against these easy teams, and y'all all of a sudden flip the script and you want to meet. It's like, don't you get tired of being like that? For real, man. Like, I used to be that type of fan at one time, but like after a while, you mature past that stage. You know what I mean? You just mature past that stage, man. But hopefully, man, we will. So hopefully we got a good week coming up. The New York Giants, got to put the Giants in their place because last year they got out of their place. And then we also got Saquon Barkley going up against the Giants, so that should be fun. Malik Neighbors, I don't know if he'll be back or not. Hopefully he'll be back. I would love to see Malik Neighbors up against Quinyon Mitchell. But I don't know. I got to look into the injury update when it comes to him. I don't know how long he's supposedly out. This is an opportunity, man, for our secondary to get some interceptions. Last week was Quinyon almost had his. Maybe this will be the week, man. These young corners get some picks. That's what I'm excited about seeing the nice the young players we got. I'm not all hooked on this acting crazy like this team got to look like a Super Bowl contender in week 6 stuff. That's weird to me, man. We got to do better than that, bro. So that's all, man. Dallas Cowboys, whew. Y'all got an uphill battle right there, boy. I would not want to be in that situation. And the Eagles fans, be calm. We're going to be all right. Peace.